I'm not making it up. I'm not doing any special effects. Check it out. I don't even want to go through that right now because these guys might hit me and then I might have to, you know, drop kick them or something. 2024. And it sucks. My throat is bothering me right now. And it's just, I've been 3 or 4 minutes out walking here. It's all day long, man. This is the sidewalk. Where's the street, my brother? Where's the street, asshole? India is a land that has given so much great heritage to the world with yoga, the Upanishads, the Vedas, all these systems that help us with spirituality and with life. But I'm happy I'm leaving because right now that's the heritage. But what's going on today is sad and infuriating. So right off the bat, I want to say that I don't hate India. I don't hate Indians. I don't hate anybody or anything. And I did meet, hello. I did meet a lot of lovely people during my 2 trips to India. And very nice people, very welcoming. And maybe the ones of you who have been dropping negative or hate comments because of the 2 videos I posted that you guys found distasteful or whatever, just because you were offended. Okay, this is like the only one that's on a blue moon beeping. Only once in a blue moon, almost never. It's because this intersection can have accidents. I do have it as a plan, but not anytime soon, to return to India, and I hope it does happen, but to visit South India and Himachal Pradesh. And I said I met very awesome people back in 2019, a lot of nice people. And then on this 2023-2024 trip, second one, I met some very nice people in Rishikesh, in Delhi, in Amritsar, in Jaipur, in Udaipur, in Pushkar, in those places basically. So anytime I visit a country, I showed the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. It doesn't matter if people like it or don't like it, because there are always going to be people who like what I'm showing and people who don't like what I'm showing, and people who definitely get angry about what I'm showing, because I've received it before. So I'm not going to be just showing all the pretty things and not talking about the bad, the ugly. I'm also will be talking about the beautiful as well. And if any of you ever have seen all of the videos I've made about India, you will see that a lot of them I was enjoying my time with people in some beautiful places. But of course, some people just censor their opinions, like you trolls, the trolls that are out there, trollsies, and some of you angry birds that are not really trolls but just get angry without understanding the full background to the situation. It's all right, it's all good. This reminds me when I was in Mexico in a town called Pátzcuaro. I was under some trees and the birdies were singing. Not those birdies, these. Uh-oh, there goes Brian Adams. Got to time out. So, a lot of great people I've met in India and I've met in other countries, but I always talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. Hear about Colombia. India has its fair share of problems. So does Colombia, so does the United States, so does South Africa. So now that I've talked about the nice things in general, I'm unfiltered in general. The only thing I don't do is go saying bad words on camera or whatever, even off camera, almost never. So the point is, with the wind, cries, marry. I didn't like North India this time around. Most of the places suck. That's true. They suck from me. And I'm not a beginner. A lot of comments said, oh, you're a beginner, you should have done more research. Check it out, yo. Guys, Indians and non-Indians and whoever and whatever. I was a Hare Krishna for about 5 years. And I did a lot of studying, research, talked to my fellow spiritual brothers and sisters, the Prabhus and the Matajis who had come to India and everything. And I got all the information I could. I read books. I watched documentaries on India, spiritual documentaries, non-spiritual documentaries. And I wanted to come to India. Bam. I wanted to go to India. I'm not in India right now. This is Nepal. This is Nepal, baby. But this video is being done in April, a month after I had the nuclear explosion. The angry explosion, the anger. I was angry. Now I'm very, very calm. So, some of you say, oh, you should have done research. Blah, 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 blah. I did research on Vrindavan and everything. I talked to my spiritual brothers and sisters, the ones that had come to India, had gone to India, had gone to Vrindavan, because that's part of the spiritual journey. And that's where my Guru Dev has his ashram, his main ashram. So I wanted to go anyway. So I went. Not in 2019, but in 2024, excuse me. And it just didn't happen for me. So I am a spiritual journey person, period. And what I'm saying is, India, like every other place in the world, has its fair share of problems. A couple of things I just don't like, and in a minute, in a few moments, you'll see the rest of the clips I made in Delhi and whatever. I don't like the way women are treated in India. I don't. Women are so unfairly treated. They have to put up a dowry. They have to leave their parents' home. Like, they have to go live with the husband's family. It's like so chauvinistic. Of course, it's not always happening like that, but and whatever. And then it's unfortunate. Yeah, there's a lot of poverty. There's a lot of unemployment. A lot of young people aren't happy. There's a lot of drug use, abuse, alcoholism in India. Crime rates are starting to go up. And the government is trying to do what they can. I don't know how much they can do. There's a lot of corruption. Colombia has similar situations. Colombia, South America, where I've been living for so many years. Even though I'm American from the US, I live in Colombia, my parents' homeland. So that's my second homeland. And it has also, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
Namaste. 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 And just like in India, there are friendly people here in Nepal. There are. Like I said, I don't hate Indians. I don't hate India. It's just not for me. Not for me. And I did try to live there, but whatever. But not my cup of tea. But, you know, some of you already, oh, let's put in the hate comments, the hate mail. Yeah, you're welcome to do it. I really don't really care anymore. And I went to India for views? No. And yes, but I went to India for a spiritual journey and to see if I could live there. And then the YouTube thing was a third thing, not a primary thing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I wanted YouTube to take off because I wanted to show the beautiful places in India. And I did, but then I started seeing a lot of the ugly. And a lot of you Indians will agree. And look at the things that are happening in India against women. I'm not gonna get into details, but wow, it sucks. And I observed, I saw it. And even some women told me there that I met, that I talked to, but I will never mention their names or who they were, who they are and where they live. But they say they are afraid of Indian men when they're in groups and whatever, because Indian men behave, a lot of them, not all of them, especially when they're together and drinking or on drugs, and a lot of harassment against women. That's unfortunate. And I would even see it where a woman was walking alone and she saw a group of 4 or 5 Indian dudes. She would usually go across to the other side of the street or turn back if it was an area that was not so welcoming. Anyway, with all that said and done, let me show you the rest of what it is, and hopefully India can quickly change. Don't blame others. Don't go pointing fingers and blaming the British or whoever, whatever, or the Afghan invaders. That happened a long time ago. You can make a change, and the change starts at home with proper education of your children. The change starts at home. making India a better place for Indians and non-Indians to visit as well, to make us feel safer. Me, I don't care. I'm not afraid of any of you. I'm not afraid of any person. I don't go looking for fights, but if I have to fight, I'll fight. And I have had to do so in the past. But it's been a long time and I want to keep it that way. So, if India is to become a safer place and a happier place, the change begins from at home. The parents, but unfortunately, a lot of the parents are just don't care. And since they don't care, they're transmitting that I don't care personality or attitude to their children. But there are a lot of nice parents out there that are raising their children well. It's just, unfortunately, the situation in India is what it is, just like in many parts of the world, like South Africa, very bad in that country. In Colombia, situation is very bad for women and for unemployed people, uneducated people, a lot of places. Let's go into the video, to the rest of the video about India and all the contamination, the pollution, and the people that are so aggressive and trying to harass you, whether they're harassing Indians or non-Indians. It sucks. Oh, and I will add that I did do a lot of research online before talking about this. A lot of foreign women that have visited India, and even men, but especially women, said half of them, about half of them said in some of the blogs I read and reports, said they felt unsafe in some areas of India. They felt harassed, that men were looking at them in wrong ways, especially the whiter and the more beautiful they look and exotic, the more unwelcoming stares they would get, unwelcoming looks, like disrespectful, and even like a lot of bad comments coming at them and whatever. So it is what it is. And recent news, what happened in March to that couple traveling by motorcycle, you guys know what I mean. And what has happened to so many women in India that don't ever report these cases because their families tell them that it will shame the family if they report all these sexual harassment things that are happening to them, that it will shame the family, so they don't do it. And so many other things I read that I just want to get into. India, please, if you want to change. If you don't, then you'll continue to live a very bad experience for a long time to come. And the change will take minimum 40 to 50 years if the education starts to go strong at home, from home, not the schools, not the government, is at home where it starts. Keep adding, keep adding. I'm just talking about North India, the places I visited, most of them sucked. I don't know anything about South India. I did like my time when I was in Bodh Gaya, in the village and all. And the time I was in 2 villages in Himachal Pradesh. And I even liked the push cart in Rishikesh a lot. Varanasi was only 4 days, but it was cool. But other places were not as cool, especially Vrindavan. Did not like Vrindavan. And like I said, I don't know South India. I do plan to visit, so I'm not talking about South India. I'm just talking about the places I visited in North India. I'll say this, I mean, and this applies to many of us travelers. Nobody in general, most people that are not from India or whatever, do not want to go to countries where they're going to have be constantly harassed or harassed a lot, have a lot of noise contamination happening all the time with all the beeping, have such pollution, the air quality sucks, and that's why A lot of people are getting sick in India from the respiratory disease and everything, and having their lifespans shortened. And a lot of people don't want to be, you know, treated unfairly and scammed, and women feeling unsafe. So many things, you know. It sucks. Feeling like your life is in danger. No. This is on March, what is it today, 13th, Wednesday, March 13th. The rest of this video I'm going to be making in Pokhara. So I've been just basically keeping myself locked up in my room here, not going out. It was just I went nuclear here in Vrindavan. And nuclear meaning I was angry, but I'm still some sparks are flying from my head, like short-circuiting. But yeah, I've only gone out for a wee bit, like for a 20-minute outing to buy some supplies, some food, some things like cornflakes and little soy milk boxes for my morning stuff. And this is my room. This is not what broke me mentally. This is not what drove me to becoming angry as crazy. You probably hear right now, it's that beeping. So anyhow, I'll explain the rest in Pokhara. Previous to this and after this, just including this, so you can see what's up. And yes, I just don't want to be going outside. Maybe on the weekend I'll go out. This is my last weekend here in Vrindavan, and I'll go to Prem Mandir, maybe the Gopeshwar Mahadev temple, and maybe to the ISKCON, and that's it. It's the first time I have a South Indian platter. That's a dosa, some idli, sambar, I don't remember what that is, and some of these chutneys or whatever. And I came to the second floor here to avoid the noise. Part of this, my feelings later about India. I don't know if it's just because it's 1 p.m. and people are having lunch, but this is the least crowded, I mean super least crowded I've ever seen this Vrindavan before in my 3.5 weeks here. These barricades were recently installed because Holi is going to be soon. Right now it's March 15th. At the end of this video, I'm going to leave a playlist of all the videos, or some of the videos I made in Vrindavan, so you can get a better feel. This is just part of what I'm showing you in this video. Vrindavan was the breaking point, was. But not the only thing. It was just basically the places I visited in India, except for Rishikesh and 70-30 Pushkar. Everything else has been detrimental to keeping my composure, to keeping my cool. That's just me. Sincerely, this is kind of like a calm day, but still there's a lot of beeping going on in certain areas of this. Yeah, Vrindavan, and my head is already starting to pound. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's just absurd. I'm walking here on the left side, because you're supposed to walk on the left side. They're walking on the left side, and then like this vehicle's coming like that, and then there was one guy, you gotta watch out with these monkeys. There was one guy, he came on his motorcycle with all his bottles of water he's transporting, like these guys, and he's coming in my lane, and he expected me to jump out of the way. I didn't, so he had to swerve me. Else I would have knocked his ass out if he had hit me or something. That's just, we're talking Nepal. This sucks. Oh man, I'm walking on my lane here. Get out of the way. India sucks. Your country sucks in general, buddy. Yeah, I ain't taking it back. That's the way I'm feeling. And some of you don't like it, too bad. Leave all the negative comments you want. I won't even read them. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about North India. I can't say anything about South India. And Himalayas, I'm not talking about the Himalayas, because I was there before and it was very peaceful compared to all this mumbo jumbo. What can I say? I'm still raging, like a raging bull. I mean, I spent all my time basically indoors, not going, like I said at the beginning of this video. And now I'm starting to feel like I really punch a couple of people in their faces. I really want to fight, and that's not the way to go. I'm conscious of that, but it's hard to control it when all of these variables are coming at you. It's very hard to control one's anger when all these variables are coming at you. That's why I'm staying indoors, not really coming out. I decided to take this little walk, and I thought it was going to be a little laid back, but no. And I just feel like I want to, you know, with somebody. Really get physical, but no. That's why I'm going back to my room and staying there. Still got 5 nights to go, and that's it, and then I'm out of here. I just want to leave this at the very beginning of this video before we get into all of the stuff. I came here to India on a spiritual trip. This is my second spiritual trip. First one was in 2019. I didn't come here for tourism. I didn't come here to go to see the Taj Mahal and whatever. I came here for the spiritual part of it. But I romanticized it, overly romanticized it. And it ain't like that. It's very chaotic. It's very crazy. But I did come here on a spiritual journey, and much to my surprise, it's, yeah, not that. Rishikesh was, but the rest has been a bag of mixed surprises. A whole lot of the bad surprises. One of the things that brings me comfort and some tranquility, some peace momentarily for a little while I get back to La Tierra del Olvido is listening to this. That's a vallenato song from Colombia by Diomedes Diaz. Ay, 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 papá tiene ganas o ganas. I said I wasn't going to film anymore, but these are like my best experience here in Vrindavan. And this one right here in the middle, he's been sick. And I give him pieces of banana, but he's so weak that when I try to give him something, he takes it. But if the others come to fight, they take it away from him. It'll hurt. This is one of the bright spots here. This one right here, this little guy that's just not really moving much. Girl or boy, I don't know. It's been like 2 weeks like that, but he seems a little better. Moves around, or she moves around, and she's eating a little piece of banana because I try to give her some, but they take it away from her quickly. Him or her, I don't know. That's how it is. So I'm here at the NFC, the New French Colony Market. It's pretty cool. Got McDonald's over there, got a Domino's here, got these food stalls, and a bunch of shops over there, more restaurants and some famous place. I think I saw Daily Max. But anyway, do last year video, and then we got the Surya Hotel right over there. And no, I haven't changed my mind about India. This is March 20th, Wednesday, March 20th, 2023. And look at them making their rolls and whatever. So a little taste of, it's nice. I think I'm just gonna be chilling here until I fly out to Nepal. And they got a movie theater, but it looks like the movie theater from The Walking Dead. I saw the entrance on the other side, and it was like, ooh, no way. So they got I'll Bake. Yeah, I think that's the thing that this guy made a video with here last year. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They got a lot of clothing shops here. Lapino's Pizza, they have it on pushcart too. I saw it there. And I'll Bake, I think it's all those things over here. Just throwing this in because I'm feeling much calmer, happier that I'm here. It's a relief from Vrindavan. So you got the I'll Bake right there in the market. I'll just add this while I'm here for the 3 nights I'm here. Oh, they got a Baskin Robbins over there too. Whoa, I'm discovering all these things at night that I didn't see when I got here 2 hours ago, or 2.5 hours ago. Le Marché, the good food story. So that looks very nice inside, and they got like a very nice deli, a delicatessen type like in New York City, with all the cheeses and whatever, and the nice breads, of course eggs and whatever, chocolate, almond, cake, everything. I mean, wow. Sandwiches, salads, soups. I'm putting a good spin on this, and they got Anytime Fitness up there if you want to work out. are here for a few days. This new French colony market is pretty cool, and they got this pet shop. Hey, petty boy. Hey, what's up, doggy? Look at that, a pet shop. I mean, they do have them in India. It still doesn't change what I feel. I would never live here in India. I thought I was gonna live here. Reality is a different story. What does it say? Life is a beach? Well, here we are. But it's a chill place. It's chill here at night. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep coming back here for the 2 more nights I have here, Thursday night and Friday night. Till I travel out. I'll have dinner here, even lunch. Probably won't even venture out anywhere because I just don't want to deal with all the noise and the craziness that I see with other people doing here. And whoever really wants to come to live in India, you're welcome. You know, you're welcome to it. Don't let me change your opinion. If you haven't come and try it. Maybe you will want to stay. Another thing is, India has many cities that have high levels of air pollution. I've only been here a few hours and already my eyes are burning. My throat is bothering me again. Wow. And that's just not Delhi, that's many cities in India. Look it up. Now, this is something positive I'm saying about Delhi. If you come to Delhi and you don't want to stay in Paharganj or No Delhi or whatever, and all that crazy noisiness and dirtiness over there, even though it's becoming a hipster place, not just for hippies but for Indian hipsters, Delhiites. The hostel or Delhi here, it's only a few blocks away, like a 2-3 minute walk from the Ashram metro station, and it's close to the new French colony market. This is all new French colony here, but the market's down that way. If you want to walk it, it's like a 15-minute walk, or you can always catch a rickshaw and just say, hey, pachas, 50, quickly take you down there. And the rooms are comfortable, air conditioning. I mean, the dormitory rooms with bunk beds, comfortable. Or if you want the private room, it's going to be more expensive. But for the bunk bed, it's like 800 rupees a night or 750. It depends on the season. This is what it looks like here. Co-working spaces. Foosball. This is the basement. Nice. You can work down here, not a problem. Chill on the sofa or whatever. And I'm going to work on my computer. Just not work, watch a movie. I'm going to say this while it's still fresh in my mind, because it just happened about 10 minutes ago. You're walking, and this is something I saw Carl Rock make a video of last year in 2023. Nay, it's happening right now. And what happens is, and this lady just came up to me right now. She's got a piece of paper and a pen, and there's another one, and they're walking around the market here, and they're decently dressed, and they want you to sign like some petition or whatever, and they're asking, please, your signature and give me some money for whatever. It's a scam. It happens in Colombia, South America. It has happened in Mexico. I think it has happened in the US, but it happens a lot here. And you know, and even I don't like doing this where you ignore people and everything, and it's still relentless. Like, there's a person right here right now just waiting for me to give them my time of day, or the time of day, but I'm not, because then they won't stop. And that's one of the things that really sucks, because it's really intense here, and it just, yeah, I know some of you are not gonna like it, but I'm speaking my mind.
Excuse me.
There's no law against that.
Excuse me.
Nay. All right, the kid left. The little young girl. They use young kids, boys and girls, adults, older people, everybody, to hit you left and right, to work on your weaknesses, on your sense of pity for somebody or whatever. All I wanted to do is just sit here and relax for a while, and then talk about this other incident happening, and then they won't leave you alone. And they target these market areas here in, it could be here in Delhi, it could be in Medellin, Colombia, it can be in Mexico City, Mexico. It could be in Sao Paulo, Brazil. It could be in Buenos Aires, Argentina. It could be in Jakarta. Well, I don't know about Jakarta. It could be somewhere in Hanoi, Vietnam. It could be in Bangkok, Thailand, or Chiang Mai, wherever in the world. It could be even in Rome, Italy. From what I've heard, a lot of scammers are there too, from other countries doing it or whatever. Not so much the Italians, but from other countries. So it just sucks. But it's really intense here. It's really intense compared to those countries. And I've been to Mexico, lived there for 6 months, and I've lived in Colombia for 25 years. Let's see what Nepal has to offer, and Thailand when I get there. Well, I don't know if I'll make it to Thailand. Who knows? But when you're seeing this, like I said, it's already 3 or 4 months after the incident, the meltdown, the DEFCON 5, the detonation of the E-bomb. Now, I'm doing this because these guys, they can't wait. And then they get onto the sidewalk. And this is all day. You see this? Invading the sidewalk. Thank you for making me feel uncomfortable. And a lot of people do this all day long, man. This is the sidewalk. Where's the street, my brother? Where's the street, asshole? There we go. Oh, I said that one on YouTube. Oh, somebody's gonna spank me. I got angry. A lot of people do this, man. They don't care. This is India for you. And this is not everybody. Even a cyclist gets on it, but a motorcyclist, come on, man. Watch, look. I mean, I gotta be careful. And it's even worse at night. Like last night, it was just crazy. So I'm like, I'm gonna get in your way. Try to get in my way. It just sucks. And that was just 2 of them. Last night, I got coming at me because they can't wait. They don't want to wait. They don't care. That's why this country has so many problems. I had like 10, 12 of them coming at me, walking from the traffic light up this way. That's it. Now I'll see you from Nepal. I said that a couple of times, but every time something comes out that I want to show you why so many things are just wrong in India. And it's not everybody. And I'll make it clear again, it's not everybody. But it is a lot of people all over the country. At least in the north, that I can say. With a lot of things. I was not planning to do this, like one more video, but oh my goodness, today, the amount of contamination, I could see it, the smog. It's so bad. I was watching a video by Gabriel Herrera in Spanish, a Venezuelan. And he said, and I'm wearing this because right after I came out of the hostel, I could see it in the air. I had not seen this ever this bad. And I've been to Delhi now 3 times. In a total of 9 days spent in those 3 times here between 2019 and today, 2024. And it sucks. My throat is bothering me right now. And it's just, I've been 3 or 4 minutes out walking here. But I gotta go get something to eat. It's like smoking 50 cigarettes in one day. The amount of contamination right now being very high today. Oh, there's no way. You guys can come at your own risk. India sucks. And 83 of the top 100 most polluted cities in the world are found in India. And Delhi is #1, if I'm not mistaken, with some articles I've been reading in the last few days. And those of you who are gonna leave hate comments, be my guest. Reality is what it is. And this is March 22nd, 2024, just a few days before Holi. And I'm gonna look at the AQI, that's the air quality index, for this when I edit this video in a couple of months, because you'll be seeing this video sometime in July, August, or September. I'm in no rush because, as I told you from the beginning, what I'm doing. And I'll leave it in the description box or even on screen from this segment. Basically, the AQI should be really bad. I mean, it should be like red alert, DEFCON 5. And what the hell, this part of this video so long it became a movie, like 1 hour. Grab some popcorn if you haven't already. This mask doesn't do much. For this kind of contamination, this level of freaking minute particles and whatever so that bother you, like I'm gonna see how it is today when I go back to the hostel and take a shower. But yesterday and the day before, when I was cleaning out my nose, it was dirty. I'm like, whoa, it never gets dirty. I gotta put the mask back on, but this does very little. You have to have a special mask for this. And you would look like some kind of futuristic cyborg or something with all the things it has to really protect your lungs, your nose, not your eyes. For your eyes you need goggles, special goggles for that. Probably a freaking helmet like a spaceman, a spacewoman. It's not just India sucks or India stinks. India chokes. It chokes you with all the contamination. You can't even breathe well. Back there it was just like that for a few moments. And it is said that there are 32 million people now living in the Delhi metro area. Delhi, New Delhi, all that combined with Noida and whatever. And just look at some motorcyclists just doing the illegal. They don't care. They really don't care. And this is rush hour. And if I were to stand here with this camera for like an hour or two, I would see at least 200 motorcyclists doing that. Just check it out. I mean, the proof is in the video. I'm not making it up. I'm not doing any special effects. Check it out. I don't even want to go through that right now because these guys might hit me and then I might have to, you know, drop kick them or something. And then this guy's looking back at me like, what am I doing? I'm filming you, buddy. Go ahead, you're gonna do it anyway whether I'm filming or not. Look at it. Holy mackerel. Somebody scream, what's going on? And if you have been paying close attention, all the honking, beeping, the sound pollution, the noise pollution is immense. It's perverse as well. It's beyond reproach. Right now, at this moment, it's quieted down because I'm in this sector. But if I'm up ahead where everybody stopped and there are a lot of motorcyclists or whatever, then you hear it. But right now, it seems like, okay, I spoke too soon. Whatever. I'll say another thing. The amount of people that are pissing on the street and in certain areas and don't care who's walking by, it's crazy. In Delhi, I saw it in Vrindavan a lot. And then with the heat coming on, the smell just gets amplified and you just want to throw up when you smell all that human piss just you know, shaking and baking under the sun. And they all pick like similar spots and whatever, put in all their little wankers or big wankers, whatever, they're wankers anyway. Oh yeah, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. A bunch of them broke my back repeatedly. You know what, I've decided that this is going to be the end of the video and that's it. I'm not going to even show the other countries I'm going to be talking about this. It's enough. I've had enough. This is life. It sucks and it just sucks. Delhi, India, all of it sucks overall. There may be a few places that are worth saving, but so few that I say, why even bother? Why even bother? And you can see a little bit of the holy happening right here, but I'm going to stay away from them messing with me. And I say it sucks, not worth it really, but you can come if you want to. I love dogs. I'll finish the video with this and that little clip of Holy that I'm going to show you. And time for dinner at Mickey D's, because it's the only food that doesn't get me sick. My stomach has been sick basically for 5 out of the 6 months I've been here. My whole digestive tract